Air pollution and vehicular emissions, a detailed analysis. Air pollution is an escalating global challenge, but in Delhi, it became a full-blown crisis by 2015, ranking the city among the most polluted in the world. At the forefront of this environmental emergency was the landmark case of Vardhaman Kaushik versus Union of India. This case acted as a turning point in India's environmental protection efforts, with critical interventions focused on mitigating air pollution. Delhi's air pollution crisis had multifaceted causes. Vehicular emissions, the rapidly growing number of vehicles, particularly diesel ones, emitted high levels of harmful pollutants, making this the leading culprit. Construction dust, unregulated construction activities released dangerous particulate matter, PM10 and PM2.5, worsening the air quality. Industrial pollution, industrial operations and power plants in and around Delhi significantly contributed to harmful emissions. Open waste burning, rampant burning of plastic, leaves, and waste materials filled the city's air with choking toxins. The health impact was catastrophic, with rising cases of respiratory and cardiovascular illnesses, especially among children and the elderly. To combat the crisis, the NGT issued a series of orders to tackle the sources of air pollution comprehensively. Diesel vehicles older than 10 years and petrol vehicles older than 15 years were banned in Delhi. The Delhi government was tasked with implementing a scrappage policy to phase out old vehicles responsibly. Open burning of waste like plastic and leaves was completely banned. Strict penalties, ranging from 5,000 rupee to 25,000 rupees, were introduced to punish violations. Construction sites were directed to sprinkle water to control dust emissions actively. Builders were also required to cover construction material and use proper barricades to restrict the spread of particulate matter into the air. Installation of advanced air pollution monitoring systems across the city was mandated. Authorities were encouraged to promote alternative fuel sources like CNG and electric vehicles. Odd-even traffic rationing and carpooling were recommended to reduce vehicular congestion. This case spotlighted the role of aging vehicles and diesel emissions in deteriorating air quality. It catalyzed the broader adoption of cleaner alternatives like compressed natural gas, CNG, for public transport and supported transitions to Bharat Stage 6, BS6, fuel standards. The orders led to enhanced regulation of construction activities, ensuring dust control measures became mandatory for all projects. Banning waste burning created a new public awareness about everyday activities that contribute to air pollution and empowered citizens to enact change. The landmark case laid the foundation for stricter frameworks like the Graded Response Action Plan, GRAP, introduced to address escalating air pollution levels in Delhi NCR systematically. Despite these robust measures, significant barriers hindered their execution. Enforcement gaps, limited resources made it difficult to monitor and enforce bans on older vehicles and open waste burning. Resistance from stakeholders, vehicle owners and industries often resisted due to the financial costs of compliance. Interstate coordination, air pollutants from stubble burning in neighboring states, like Punjab and Haryana, complicated local efforts. This case remains pivotal to India's fight against air pollution by illustrating the need for integrated urban planning, investing in efficient public transport systems to reduce vehicle dependency, cross-state cooperation, collaborating with neighboring states to tackle pollution at its source, sustainable development practices, balancing economic growth with environmental stewardship. The Vardhaman Kaushik versus Union of India case marked a critical step in addressing Delhi's air pollution crisis. While progress is evident, sustained efforts, technological innovations, and coordinated governance will be crucial for building a cleaner and healthier future. Environmentalists can take inspiration from this case as a symbol of advocacy-driven change toward a sustainable environment.